Welcome everyone. Welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. I'm Rezzo and I'm about to start an investigation. We already talked to Nagito. Well, let's see the crime scene itself. Under this very table, Byakuya was... First I should investigate the top of the table. Though the only thing on top of this table that really catches my eye is this desk lamp. It looks like an antique lamp and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so... Now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it. I let out a shout as if to encourage myself, and quickly left beneath the table. Immediately, I noticed an unexplainable smell, like rusted iron hanging in the air. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze toward Byakuya's body. Byakuya Tsugami, the ultimate affluent progeny. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things, but he tried his best to lead everyone. Why? Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. Exactly. First of all, that. Something stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky end of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this whole building. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that Duralumin case. It's possible they stole this knife from the case. Or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Yeah. Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. Some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Knife has been added to the true bullet section. Woo! What is that doing there? What's this? It looks like binoculars, but... Why is there a pair of binoculars on the table? Hey! Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Huh? Then what are they?
Perhaps...
Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits too. If that's the case, the killer used these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout. That would make sense. But then, why go to the trouble of making this glowing? The body is collapsed face down under the table, as if he was in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was... According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and the abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible? Oh, Monokuma file 1 has been updated. The body is collapsed face down under the table. Oh. Wait. Yeah, there's two things there, right? You can clearly see two things here. Byakuya's body and bloodstain. The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inside of the tablecloth is covered in blood. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed. But there don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. bloodstain under the table has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I'm sure I've pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. Like, what if he broke the night vision goggles? Byakuya himself, that is. Or he hid the knife. Like he also was attempting to murder someone. But then his plan went wrong. Although, it seems pretty much like the first game, doesn't it? Like Sayaka attempts to murder somebody and then it just turns out wrong. Oh, Hellhound Earring, answer my call.
Impossible!
Is this effort futile as well? Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped?
You!
It is not a mere earring. It is the Hellhound Earring.
Fine.
Long ago, in a faraway land, the beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood. And his drenched, blood-red fur was dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolical beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event.
Shiver!
The Hellhound Earring. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. I wear that earring at all times. Is that really about a freaking Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate.
I won't let you!
Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe it fell underneath the floor? The carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bauble. Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked toward the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor. And peered beneath the floorboards.
I can see it!
Ah, there it is. I have found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound Earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you.
Let me ask.
However, how do I recover it? I cannot put my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it will probably not reach either. Then maybe you should just give up?
What?
Give up what? The world? I meant give up the earring.
You!
Fool, have you not yet realized? The world would come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge.
If you bridge,
But even with all those layers, you still will not survive this winter. Why am I being scolded?
Fine.
It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the earring. Investigation. Whoops. Gaps in the floorboard. My hero, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. 1 minute Byakuya is alive and well, and in an instant, something awful suddenly happens. What? Something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine.
Why?
And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
That we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. If I had only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
This is the worst.
This whole thing would have never happened. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it.
Jeez.
Ah, jeez. Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all.
Got it?
Hey, Hajime. Forget about what I just said. Got it? Yeah, it's fine. I got it. I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. A clue?
Hey,
Photos. The ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Oh yeah, the pictures. Wanna see them? I have a digital camera so I can show them to you right now. Really? Please. Let's see. It's this photo. And this one? Byakuya's still standing there. Nurse is standing there, Soda's drinking, she's eating. Never mind is minding her own business, and... oh, Gundam. I took these two photos right before the blackout, but... Is something wrong? I didn't realize it until now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was... standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Wasn't his body under that table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall farthest away from that table. You're right, that's pretty far. There's something... Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everybody's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
leave it to me.
Got it. Then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Thank you. Alright, now that that's decided,
You better do your best.
you better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Do you understand?
What's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know, but... It's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down. Well, sometimes you got people like that. You're not gonna be cool about this, are you? I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it. To do it somehow. Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit? You're right. I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. That's pretty obvious from how you fell earlier. I'm terribly sorry about that. For showing you something so unsightly. You made me remember it again. Well, you don't have to... I made such a fool of myself, in front of everyone. Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that? Well, I got startled by the blackout, slipped on the carpet, and once I was struggling to get back up... It's so embarrassing. Yeah. Please erase it from your memory. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry. I can't stand it. Embarrassing pose. Wait. That's a truth bullet? Seriously? Well, I guess it proves she was kind of innocent, right? There's another clue in there, is there? Nah, I don't think so. A sausages, wine, some food, but I don't see why that's a clue. The dishes. Well, let's see. There's a lot of tasty looking party dishes. In the end, nobody really ate that much. I can't imagine these are related to the incident. Oh, we gotta look. Oh, the case is open. Such a huge table. There's nothing much out of the ordinary. There are a lot of fancy looking party dishes. In the end, nobody really ate that much, blah blah blah. Oh, Byakuya, what were you planning? Maybe it was like a safety precaution. Ah, this is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of duralumin. Duralumin. Duralumin, yeah, that's it. The last time I saw it, it was closed. But that's a taser, gloves, a key, and some other stuff. There are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. Yep, there we have it. What's this? A hard plastic case. But it's just a case. The inside is empty. I wonder what was inside. But the one thing that really catches my attention is the small key. It must be the key to the other duralumin case. The other case was in the office, and all of the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that duralumin case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Which means the weapons inside that duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this duralumin case in the first place? A case packed with all of the security equipment. Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case? No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? And because of that, he went to all this trouble to be careful? So yeah, I thought the night goggles were his. But then, I don't think he planted the knife. Because he wouldn't have made such a big point about one of the knives being missing in the kitchen. The only person who would have known about that is probably the chef. Which is, as for now, my suspect. I mean, Byakuya was probably just being careful or something. I don't know. He might have been not so innocent either. A remote-controlled air conditioner. Air conditioner? Could it be... Hey, all of you. I could do... Oh, wait, I already did this, right? What was that? This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. And the air conditioner is remote controlled. The timer is set to 11:30 p.m. I'm pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. If so, that means that mechanical sound before the blackout, it probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. AC timer has been added to the 3-bullet section of your handbook. Now then, where else should I investigate?
Hajime.
A moment? What is it?
Hey.
When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, I've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. But why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a sense similar to mine. We both harbor special feelings towards Post Peak Academy, isn't that right? Oh, yeah, but... Fine. If we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat.
Thanks.
I'm glad. That'll be a great help. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what he said about us being similar? I don't think I agree.
Now then.
I guess, for now we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall. I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would happen throughout this entire building. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Sonia. There is something I want to ask you. What is it?
It is strange, no?
It appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that?
Perhaps...
Oh, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? You've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow!
I see. It is like a barrier. Just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed.
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. Fire door has been added. Well, let's go to the kitchen. Hey there, my little suspect. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Taro? That blackout totally startled me. At first, I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everybody's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. That place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
No.
Ah, that's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. I see, then I guess it's not possible. As you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. Taru's account. I don't think the dishes are gonna matter, right? But here we are going to connect the... Yeah, because there was one knife we missed. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. From outside? And how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey,
Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing and even a portable stove for cooking for hot pots. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. Yeah, no, there was one knife missing. We know that. Byakuya told us. Isn't it amazing? That meat is so big. Even I was shocked.
well, guess that's about it.
It's a dish fish for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Ayamu or Azabu. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Ayamu or Azabu. I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself. But it's so big. Why did you get it? I asked Nekomaru. Apparently he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. What? His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru is so wild, he's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Ayama and Azuba, so wild country things like that, it split my mind a lot, you know?
Man,
Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Akane and Peko, who took some portions for herself.
eh?
Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them?
To tell you the truth,
Well, it's not that I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer. He's scary when he's mad. Party dishes. Guess I'm pretty much finished investigating the kitchen for now. Nagito, let's get going.
you're right.
Yeah, sure thing. Alright. Hi, Sonia. You're awfully close. Hey!
I see.
Apparently, a great man once said, investigation should be done on foot.
Yes!
So, that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
Hey,
Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Hajime, right? Yeah. Could she, by any chance, know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Are you serious?
Huh? How'd you know? So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears. I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
Hey,
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be as easy as fried rice with gravy. Huh? La li la la. I'll hardly eat it for breakfast.
I see.
Oh, you mean like it'll be easy as pie? Except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard?
I got it!
Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you.
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Stop it. What if she takes you seriously?
Aww.
Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right. It was my hero.
It's a blackout!
Next was Kazuichi's voice. And then the next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black! My future is pitch black!
Yeah, what a nice remark I made. It's to the point and it has its own unique charm. Just to continue. Then there were more voices, one after another.
Everyone, calm down! We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall
So
and do something about it.
Teru was there when the blackout happened. But he wasn't there when the blackout ended, right? Alrighty, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said? True, he did like discover something.
Hey,
Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell? What's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? Oh! He probably found somebody under the table! With the knife! Or he just found the knife and then... somebody jabbed it in. His throat. I would explain that. About that, why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care.
yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth? Then praise me! Let me bite you! Ouch! Why are you really biting me? Ibuki's account. Awesome person. Alright. Did that dude actually go to the toilet? Huh, it's locked. Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Is someone in there? We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but... There's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right. Office.
Hajime.
The old building's circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? It might be related to a blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. That must be this old building's circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this. No.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a step ladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but... You're right. Even with a step ladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who? I did it!
Whoa!
It's here!
Actually,
You idiots have no idea what to do about the blackout. So I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
by the way...
I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker?
Hey,
Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reached the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be fooled.
Liar!
it's true.
I'm serious. Wanna see? Wanna see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque. No thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke. Oh really? Such a shame.
So
Still,
cool.
don't you think Monokuma's a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
I see.
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker. Well, in that case, I'm convinced. There's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? Overload it, probably. If they didn't trip it, or set it to be tripped, they probably overloaded it by using the thing. Air conditioner. What is Monokuma in there? Oh, it's a thing. This duralumin case. It should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected.
Hey,
Should be no doubt about that. Maybe we should check inside, just to be safe. But it's locked.
yep.
Byakuya had the key to this particular duralumin case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Hey, is it okay to take that key without permission?
Now.
It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene. But if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? So I should open it. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse.
See?
It's open. Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here. Because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that. First you.
I've been found.
Give me those mono coins, I need them badly. I can already tell. You doubt me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed.
Anyway,
The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
Wait.
Supposed to be here? Does that mean...
I see.
So I was right. You weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker and the duralumin case with all the weapons in it?
Huh?
So where'd you run off to on your own? Well, that is... Peko suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened? No, I'm just not feeling too well. I apologize, but... Excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me? What was that?
Hey,
Peko, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so... I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? It seems like it will be a tough path. With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Peko wobbled out of the office. What happened to sure. It's kinda hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Beko as it is. Huh? What does that mean?
Huh?
I mean, is it cool? She didn't like run away or something?
That's right.
Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Is that really what it is? Nah. This remote control is for the office air conditioner. Huh? This timer is set. Here, it's set to 11:30. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner in the dining hall also set for that time? It can't be a coincidence, right? Nope. Somebody planned it, so it would overload. One big freaking overload. Is this a desktop used for busy work? There's nothing in particular that catches my eye. I think we have most of it, right?
Maybe...
Hey, isn't Beko the killer? Why do you think that?
I mean...
Well, she wandered out somewhere, and even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
Well...
I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia would yell at me. Beko's probably the one who took the circuit breaker, and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey.
And don't you think she looks kinda fruitless too? Like an assassin, right? Well, it's not like you look any better. Got to reach his account.
Now then.
I guess we're done with the office. Don't you think so? We should get going. Get going. And we already went outside. But I guess not for clues? So let's take a look anyway. Yeah, the storage room. Right. Thought so. This one hop. Hi. This storage room is really dusty and dark.
Wow.
My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. Are these irons? It looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons in this on this ironing board? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on?
Yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister? It does. That being turned on, plus the 2 ACs? Yeah. Sinister? Somebody forced that blackout. There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should leave them alone.
Yep.
A wise decision. There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in there.
Perhaps...
Is this a tablecloth? Oh, tablecloth. Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Is this a bloodstain?
Huh?
Huh? A bloodstain? Come here, take a closer look.
But...
It's too dark. Can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it. This is clearly a bloodstain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right?
well...
If that tablecloth has a bloodstain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a bloodstain! He could have used that to... you know...
Hajime.
Oh, hey Hajime. How much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate other places already. I get it. You're right. Nah. Stacks of clean tablecloths. Looks like they haven't been used yet. I guess there's nothing strange here. Yeah, I guess we're done here then. Is there a Monokuma in here though? I feel like there's a Monokuma in there.
Yep.
Okay, it looks like you've pretty much finished looking around the old building.
Hey.
So how about we check out Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage?
Yep.
There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be the danger?
Hey.
You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like, instead of living with doubts in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know?
I see.
As I thought, you sure are strong. You are definitely the chosen one. Chosen by Hope's Peak Academy.
Alright.
Now let's get going. To Byakuya's cottage. Yeah. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me. But
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder, I think. So I thought it was important to check it.
I see.
under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey.
The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. Then, is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
Yep.
That's what I thought, so I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Well, I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there.
But
Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere?
well,
No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Alright, Fujihiko.
So,
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
well,
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fujihiko came here. Huh? He did?
huh?
What happened, Fujihiko?
huh?
Oh, hey. What are you doing here? All alone in a place like this?
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside.
Huh.
Huh. How diligent of you.
Hey.
You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no. Not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. It make me want to puke. You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here? Of course not. I was just going for a damn walk. What, do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but... leave me alone. And then, he just left. So that happened, but why did he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be a part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. Probably. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? I have. Many. Huh? When did we start talking about video games? Ah, come on. Your conversation's getting
I
interesting.
see.
even though we don't really know what he's thinking. I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
That's a relief. I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage. As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice.
I have not unleashed.
I will
even
most
half
assuredly
of my
reclaim the
power.
Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. It seems he has no intention of investigating. I don't blame him. You have anything else to say? I guess for now, I've discovered the building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there, I think. Also,
Yep.
Fujihiko came by not long after the party started. It's probably not Fujihiko. I think it's the chef, though. The chef. Huh. Interesting. Let's talk to you.
Huh?
What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya's the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? Do you think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... Whatever, just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party.
Huh?
Checking my alibi, eh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time? Because Chiaki said she saw you in front of the old building.
Shut up!
Nosy bitch.
Jeez.
It's true, I went for a little walk, and then, just by chance, I ended up passing up the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join a party.
Don't fuck with me!
Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence. A coincidence! Yeah, you liar. Alright, I got it. Dumbass. You liar, you're full of shit. You're such a poser, dude. You're such a poser. I bet you never even killed anyone in your life. Poser. Poser! Oh, hi. What you doing?
Alright.
Now then, we must head over to Byakuya's cottage. If you get lost, check the map in the student handbook. I believe it was over here, right? Last one on the left? I know that's territory. Hey, he's the perpetrator. I strongly believe. He's the only one that kinda makes sense. Huh? It's locked.
Hey,
I guess we need to ask him for help. And so, Nagito took a deep breath.
hey!
Monokuma!
Did you call me?
Yay! Did you call me? Nagito, when did you train Monokuma?
Hey,
Hey, Monokuma, I was wondering if you can do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
What's this?
Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my afterimage. When I get serious, my afterimage is unleashed.
What?
I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. Though it'd be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already.
well,
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. For the class trial?
This is troubling.
If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors.
Loose!
Clack.
I'll leave the rest to you.
See, I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content. Why does it open with a magic spell?
jeez.
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. I see. I guess we should go inside then.
You're right.
Yeah, I guess you're right. There's a letter there. What is that? So many books too. There's an envelope on the table. Is the letter someone sent to Byakuya?
That's weird.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious.
Hajime.
You should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. And there we have it. Be careful. Yeah. This is the reason he was so cautious. Is this a crime warning? No. If it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe...
Hey,
this is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight, because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area, and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought, if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. So he believed this crazy letter? But he couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst case scenario. You know, I doubt the killer would do something like that. And since you and Teru were the only people inside of that building.
hey,
Remember how Byakuya kept saying how he would not let anyone become a victim? He couldn't overlook that slim possibility just to keep his promise? Then why did he keep it a secret? If he had just told us,
nope.
he probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew what was in this letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other, and at that point there'd be no turning back. So Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself without telling anyone?
Yep.
His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry.
No, this could be a prank, and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. You did it! You sent him that letter! Because you knew something was up. You knew there was a knife under that table. Didn't you? You knew something. I don't know. Let's see. He doesn't want to believe one of us could be the killer. But still, we've come all this way here, and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya, kill him right before our eyes, in that old building. I guess it could also be just a murderer then. Damn it, who the hell would do that? Murder threat has been added to the troop bulletin.
Hey,
Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the class draw starts. Probably. Which reminds me, you asked Mahiro for a favor earlier, right? Yeah, I wanted her to find out where everybody's standing just before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right?
sorry.
That's all you. Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see. I understand.
Hey,
Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikan has to say as well. I think the results of our autopsy should be ready by now.
bye now.
See you later. He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. But now's not the time for me to worry about Nagito. There isn't much time left. I better hurry over to the old building. Let us go! Oh. That is the exit. I totally got... Whoa. Mon ami! Mon ami! Hey, where's Chiaki? Mon ami! Hi. Too cruel. This is just too cruel. Oh yeah, I might as well ask her about the old building's windows. Hey, do you have a second? I want to ask you something. I don't want to. I don't want to help you guys mistrust your friends. What the hell? It's not like we're doing this because we want to. No, now's not the time to fight about stuff like that. More importantly, do you know why the old building's windows are covered by iron plates? Huh? Iron plates? I covered them up so nobody makes the mistake of going inside, since it's dangerous because of the renovation. I see, the renovation. So that's why you covered them up. Because it's dangerous to go inside. Danger isn't supposed to exist on this island. This isn't how it was supposed to be. Mushrooms. But why did they get like this? It's cruel, too cruel. Just because it's cruel doesn't mean you can just keep crying like that. Crying won't solve anything. We have to do this no matter what, damn it. Damn it. Dagnabbit. I'm a curse some more, it's going to solve all my troubles. I'm level 18 and I totally ignored my pet the entire time. I'm such an idiot. Just a second. Ah, don't tell me you died. Oh, you didn't. You actually cleaned up after yourself. Good. Good. Alright. I can accept that. Speaking of which, I should also do this. Yeah, and I know some people are gonna hate this, but I need to get my hope fragments to stuff, dude. Influence gosh. Envious influence. What the hell is that then? Wait, I don't have that. What is envious influence? Hello? Now that I could actually like have, right? Yeah, I'm gonna buy that and then leave it at that because I don't know what the others do yet. So let's keep this short and simple. It's just the first trial, we should be good. Probably. I don't really know. I hope we're gonna be good. What the hell was that loud voice just now? He returned from the bathroom! No? The bathroom seems to be open. But I don't really need to go right now. There's really no need for me to go inside. Yeah, there you are. That was your voice, wasn't it? I feel so lighthearted right now. I, Nekomaru Nidai, have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who? I won't lose to anyone. Not even to my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are we even talking about? What? I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. I've been trying to use it many times, but I'm not going to repeat the things that I already said. I already did that. However, if you think I'd be angered by something like that, you've all underestimated my nerve and patience. Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That is the goal of a true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by that whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to go into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout.
So what I mean is...
And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long that lasted. Oh, yeah, that's him, so... What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember just in case. I think that's the time when Peko used the bathroom. Yeah, because Peko wasn't at her place, so that's gonna prove that Peko is innocent. Because you saw her. Alright, let's see here. Mikan, what you got for me? And Miharu, you first. If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit of what I want to say. Did you find out anything? I tried, within reason, to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body. And I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5 mm in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe. Hey, are you okay? I'm sorry. Talking about it made me sad. No need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say. I'm sorry. Still, around 5mm in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice pick, or an awl, or like one of those things. What was it? The skewers. Yeah, that was one of the skewers then. Hey, you're here. What? Where the hell did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering. I was investigating as much as I could. I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So, did you find anything? Yeah, sorta. You don't sound too sure.
Hey.
Well, just take a look at this. Just as you told me, using the 2 photos I took before the blackout, I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did this diagram was the result. So this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall. I've made this diagram from analyzing those photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. And I'm sorry, but I was focusing for the Hugo position unknown. Chiaki, Peko, Rezzo. I was just focusing on what was on the picture. Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing in a far distance from that table. It's impossible. There's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. It is possible though. Huh? What's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed? It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. The power cord for the desk lamp? If that cord is extending from the table where Byakuya was killed, that means...
Hey.
So, did you find something? It's not clear to me yet. I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling that it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labor. No, it wasn't a waste at all.
Huh?
It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden there. An extremely important clue.
Alrighty, guys! It's finally time! That's right! It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place. At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it. That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face at the central island. We saw that before. Yeah, we definitely saw that before. I guess I can walk over. I think it was like fastened to the other side, but whatever. We walk and walk and walk and walk and walk some more. Because then we level up. Whatever that does. Hi, Snake. How you doing, Snake? Good job, Snake. Pterodactyl? Yeah, I thought so. Still looking cool, you know? You really look after yourself. Maybe it does that because it's like investigation time. And here's where that is. So I think I should cut it off here. Just because I don't want to end this video mid-trial. So I should do the entire trial in one video, like I normally do. So yeah, leave a like if you like this, subscribe if you want to, and remember that the choice is Bye-bye, everyone.